Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Coming up in Clash with Kenzie. How about this? We have Hozier tickets for Tinley Park. One show announced, sold out. A second show. Wild to do two shows in Tinley Park. You could have played Soldier Field and done it that way, but more intimate. And for the Southsiders there in Tinley Park, don't got to come into the city. So perfect. We'll give away those tickets coming up in about 10 minutes. We'll get you on the phone, so stay put. First, it's time for sports.
The Q101 Morning Crew. Sports.
And sports brought to you by Coors Light. Now that football season is over, which, so saddens me, welcome to the Mondayest Monday of the year. Choose chill with Coors Light and turn today's case of the Mondays into a real case of the Mondays 12-pack. Available in stores right now today. Celebrate responsibly with those 12-packs. And, yeah, I mean, the game last night, listen, made it very clear I was rooting for the Eagles. Kenzie was too. Case wanted the Chiefs because his household is a Chiefs household with his girlfriend being from Kansas City.
That's correct.
And my wife and daughter went to Philadelphia to watch the game there and went on the streets to celebrate. And what a slaughtering. I didn't anticipate this. I did say for the Eagles to win this game, they had to win this way to make sure it wasn't close and some call didn't go their way. There was a really crappy call earlier on the Eagles, and then but they did a make good call in the next series, giving a crappy call for the Chiefs on that targeting call that was not a targeting. So they made good on that, the refs, and after that, it didn't matter. The refs didn't do anything. It didn't matter because the Eagles just slaughtered them.
I will say, for as depressing as that game was from my perspective, it's nice to come in on a Monday and for the referees to not be the topic of conversation. I'm burnt out on, they fix it for the Chiefs, they do this, they're in the bag. It's like, well, what happened last night? What happened? Well, the referees weren't there to help the Chiefs last night.
Well, they weren't because they were getting slaughtered.
But
I mean, the refs would have had to say, no, that touchdown's no good. Why? I don't know yet. I don't know. Understand?
Right. It just wasn't good.
Something about it.
He bobbled. It bobbled a little. The foot.
When you think about it, it was bobbly.
Yeah, his shoe was
Very
untied.
wobbly.
Yep. I mean, it was 24-0 at half, 34-0 with seconds left in the third quarter. But the interesting thing is that Patrick Mahomes actually ended up having more passing yards and more touchdowns than Jalen Hurts because it was all garbage time in the fourth quarter when they put in their scrubs to play. It was just a weird Super Bowl, dominating defense. The Eagles never blitzed. You would have thought they blitzed the whole game because Patrick Mahomes was on his ass the whole game. His head was getting foot stomped, and I thought he was going to die. I said, they got to get him out of there. Mm-hmm. I don't know. You put in Carson Wentz, who used to play for the Eagles and actually was part of the Eagles Super Bowl year. When they showed Carson Wentz, I go, oh, my God, they're going to put Carson Wentz in.
Oh. You never want to be in that position when you're the Chiefs where the people are looking over at Carson Wentz on the sidelines like, maybe number 11 steps up.
Wency.
You know I got a few of those last night. Wency, my guy.
My guy.
You might appreciate this, Kenzie, but in that Super Bowl run 7 years ago with the Eagles when Carson Wentz was the quarterback, but then he got hurt, and then Nick Foles, who played for the Bears, won the Super Bowl, they called it the Wentz wagon. Everybody's jumping on that Wentz wagon.
Okay, I like that. That's cute.
Also, another fun one. They called it Wennsylvania, Pennsylvania.
Oh,
You like
that's
that?
a good name. You can do a lot with that.
Now, what did they call Nick Foles once you took over? Can you say that nickname?
Well, Big D Nick.
Mm-hmm.
Big D Nick is
That's
allegedly.
not fun.
Well, it's kind of fun because they.
Or like Foles' goals, baby. Like, there's so many cute things you can do.
Well, that's great. You weren't around for that one to get that
Just
nickname
Big
going.
D Nick.
Well, because allegedly he has a big thing.
But what does that have to do with anything?
It's just kind of nice to be referred to in that way.
I would love it.
I mean, what did he come up with the nickname? Like from here on out?
No, you can't do that because no one's going to believe you.
Who came up with it? You?
No.
He's packing.
His own players who see him in the shower. And they thought.
Odd. That's very suspicious. It's a weird thing to want to call your friend, don't you think? If you saw Case's penis and it was big, would you start calling him Big D Case?
100%.
Yeah?
100%.
All right, let's have a show here.
Should we all lay him out? What are we doing here?
No, it would just be you two. And please
All
don't.
do it.
We can bring the janitor in, someone out of the hallway.
We gotta find somebody in the hallway having show us her penis.
You've got to have 3 for a contest. You can't
Come
just
on
do
now.
2.
Yeah. What is it, a race? No, it's a contest. A race is 2 people.
I
A
have
contest is
never,
more.
ever wanted there to not be a contest more than this moment right now.
Okay, trust me, we're not going to have it. So some of the bets that we went through on this game. So Kenzie, the best predicted Gatorade pour was going to be purple, right? The purple Gatorade. Mm-hmm. And you went with red.
I thought that 1, the Chiefs should use their color if they win, but 2, Philly winning would be funny if they poured out the Chiefs' color.
It would have been fun.
It would have been.
But they actually did one of the earliest Gatorade baths in the history of the Super Bowl because they were winning so handily, and it was the Eagles' lime green color there, if you will. So lost that bet. Unfortunate.
That's tough.
Okay.
Case lost all his bets, too. What'd you have? I can't remember.
Oh, I mean, where do you want to begin? You know, there was no octopus, which is when a player scores a touchdown, then the ensuing 2-point conversion. Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts, they did not run for 5 yards in every quarter. That one would have hit big. Patrick Mahomes did not lead the game in passing yards, lost somebody there. No touchdown for Saquon Barkley or Noah Gray, losing some money there. Some more Travis Kelce bets, those didn't hit. At halftime, when the Chiefs were down 24-0, I said, I've seen this game before. I saw the Patriots come back and beat the Falcons down 28-3. Why don't I put some money on the Chiefs' money line? Because I've got great odds on that, and I think the Chiefs are going to make a comeback. And then they did not do that either.
Nope.
So DraftKings account looking a little empty today. Might have to set up the GoFundMe to, get some money back into my gambling.
That's good. That's a good way to raise money.
Well,
good thing.
What, if people use it for healthcare or something? No, it should be to pay for me gambling on sports.
Come on. Now, I bet on Saquon Barkley running for 5 touchdowns, which, he could have in this game, but he didn't have one, so that's gone. I bet on a quarterback catching a pass for a touchdown. That didn't happen. I'm shocked by that. And then comes the controversy of the national anthem being plus minus 2 minutes and 0.5 seconds, so 120 seconds, 0.5. Now, Jean-Baptiste, gifted, amazing, incredibly talented guy, pulled a move that had me panicking. I threw a bottle against the wall by myself in my apartment because I thought it's moving along. I did all the research on Jean-Baptiste. I said he is going to go do the under because he does anthems kind of quick. He usually does, but not when he did this 3 times.
Free are the land of the free, or the land
What are you doing?
of the free.
That's not on repeat. He said land of the free 3 times.
Do you think he was like, oh my God, what is the next line? Because that's what I would do is like, I'm gonna sit here for a minute. What rhymes with land? What would be next?
Kenzie's going free.
Let me get some noise if you're free.
Ken takes a breath and yells, line! Line!
He's like on his phone Googling the lyrics. And let me hear it. Let me get some claps if you're free. Still free right now.
Amazingly, because I'm thinking like he told his family to take the over. Don't worry about it. And actually, one sports book canceled the bet because the way he did it leaked out onto the internet in the rehearsal. They said we can't have that out there, so they just canceled the anthem bet completely. But it ended up still getting the under. He was 2 minutes exactly. The 0.5 seconds didn't count. I can't believe it was still the under, which I predicted correctly. The problem was I couldn't find any sports book to take the bet.
That's embarrassing.
Kenzie, I want you to picture me with my wallet open and my credit cards out, trying to add money to an account that has the anthem bet, and I couldn't find one. I'm alone in my apartment eating a cheesesteak. No
With
family.
a big gulp.
Yeah, with my big gulp and fish food ice cream. I have family, but they're not with me. Like I'm separated from them. And I'm trying to make a $5 bet on the anthem, and I can't make it.
The fact that you didn't do that from a Motel 6 is amazing.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q 101.
All right, let's go. Ogier at Tinley Park, playing down there on 2 shows, Thursday, July 24th, and Friday, July 25th, because the first one sold out. That's the one you're going to be at. Tickets are on sale for the second show. Our great friends at Live Nation, if you beat Kenzie in trivia, you are going to the first sold-out show down there in Tinley Park. So 312-591-8300. Call right now to compete for these tickets. And remember, we give them away no matter what. So if Kenzie wins, we'll still throw them out to everybody as a chance. You don't have to have a great trivia brain. But if your trivia brain's working good today, after drinking and eating like a pig last night, maybe you can still beat Kenzie in trivia. Who knows? They can be yours. So call now, 312-591-8300.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Clash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin.
Q 101.
And Clash with Kenzie, sponsored by Coors Light. Now that football season is over, welcome to the Mondayest Monday of the year. Choose chill, with Coors Light and turn today's Case of the Mondays into a real Case of the Mondays 12-pack. Available in stores now. I'm going to buy some after the show. Celebrate responsibly. So let's get right to it. We have these Hozier tickets, very highly contended. And remember, if Kenzie wins, we're still going to give them out. We'll play a song, and then we'll give them out to everybody. But Emily could take them home for herself. Emily, ahoy. Tell us something about yourself.
Ahoy, I am in the fire sprinkler business, and I'm going to work today.
Oh, look at that. Good. Because if anybody should go, you should go.
Yeah, right?
We need you.
So every building that has the fire sprinkler in it, that's your business.
Yes, restaurants, commercial buildings, warehouses.
What do you do if there's not like a fire like that day? What do you?
We do new installs and we service. Mm-hmm. So, with new installs and everything, it's everybody's building right now.
Hey, you got to have it in case of a fire. Yeah, you got to have, they might, hopefully you never use them.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you build them to hope you don't ever use them.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. It sounds like a good business. I bet you guys are rich.
I wish. That'd be great.
It does feel recession-proof. Everybody's going to have a fire sprinkler.
Yeah.
Right. Everybody has to have it. It's definitely job security.
All right, Emily. Well, maybe you get free tickets on top of that.
Yeah. I don't care. I just wanted to play Clash with Kenzie because I have been trying for so long.
Oh. All right.
That's sweet.
Then we won't give you the tickets if you win.
Okay, stop it.
She will get the tickets if she wins.
All right, here we go. First one to 5 wins. Listen carefully. If Kenzie gets one wrong, you can steal a point. She can do the same to you. I'm taking the quarter from our case. Call heads or tails, Emily.
Heads.
It is heads. Here we go.
Woo.
Yay. Okay. Let's see here. Question number 1, Emily. The TV show Frasier is based in what U.S. city?
Boston?
Boston is not right. Kenzie, do you
A
know?
Boston version of that show would be hilarious, though.
Yeah.
It's Seattle, right?
It is Seattle is where Frasier was.
Oh, salad and
terrible at
scrambled
trivia.
eggs.
Let's do another show with a state. So TV show Parks and Recreation takes place in what state? Parks and Rec.
Is it me now?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Indiana.
Indiana is right. Case's home state. 2-0 really quick.
And back to Emily.
Emily, how many people are on a jury panel? How many people?
12.
12 is right. Sounds like you've been on a jury. You said that really fast.
No, I haven't. I'm just very interested in law.
Or you committed a murder.
No.
You saw the jury.
It's one of the
hey,
two.
We're not going to talk about that on the radio.
Okay. All right.
All right, 2-1 back to Kenzie.
Kenzie, Jalen Hurts plays what position for the Philadelphia Eagles? Jalen Hurts.
If I had to guess. I heard his name a lot, so my guess is quarterback.
Quarterback is right. Good job,
Heard the
Kenzie.
name a lot.
Yeah, he did probably one of his best games of his life last night.
Oh, good for him.
Emily, a sports question as well. NASCAR begins its season this Sunday. With what race starts NASCAR every season?
Ooh, I don't know. The Indy 500?
The Indy 500 is not right. Kenzie, do you know?
I think it's Daytona 500.
Daytona 500 is right.
Ah.
I know, Emily. I'm sorry. And that means Kenzie can win with this one?
That's right. It's back to Kenzie, and she's ahead 4-1.
Oof. Kenzie.
I'm sorry, girl.
went
I hate
That's
that. I
okay. It
feel.
went
Oh
quick.
my gosh. I feel like Tom Brady. I'm deflating people.
Oh, nice one. So this is to Emily?
No, this is to
Oh,
Kenzie.
Kenzie, I'm
4-1.
sorry.
Here we
Kenzie,
go.
trying to help out.
For the win.
Kenzie for the win. What is the most commonly spoken language in Brazil?
Oh, Portuguese.
Portuguese is right. Oh, boy. Emily. So sorry, Emily.
It's okay. I had fun.
As long as you had fun, that's all that matters.
Yeah, no, and it started my work day off great. I'm actually pulling in right now.
We're the only one going to work today, it sounds like.
Little worried that our sprinklers aren't going to work in this building, though. A little worried. She's like,
they
burn in
do.
hell.
Do you picture her job? She has all these screens and can shut off a building? Like
Yep.
NBC Tower off. Oops.
Oops, gotta get a little warm.
Like, you didn't pay your bill off.
Suck it, right? That's what she says. Suck. There's a suck it button in our studio. Emily, thank you so much. You're awesome.
Yeah, thanks, guys. You have a good day.
All right, you
too.
too. What a nice lady. But these Hosier tickets, huge. We're not getting back up. We have a lot of nice listeners. Listen, coming up.
Well, and she could still win them by calling in.
That's right.
You know, so like she still has a chance to win them just like everybody does.
Right. So 2 minutes, 47 seconds. I'll hit God Bless the Baby, and you call now, and everybody listening has a chance at those Hosier tickets for Tinley Park from Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.